Hey there guys, this is Lorenzo aka Mr. Team Awesome, and you're watching Keeping It Real with Team Awesome Season 3 Episode 8. Welcome back to another edition of my daily topics where I talk to you who is watching on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. So I wanted to get into the topic up here. First, I want to say thank you guys for taking the time for complimenting me on my new look, which is technically old to some people. I cut my hair again. Now, the story behind why I cut my hair, I will get into that in a moment, but I want to talk about hair as a whole. So hair is an extension of your identity. It's the first thing that people see other than your face. People see you, you see yourself in the mirror, and this is a representation of who you are and what you're about as a person. Now, there's many different styles of hair techniques that people do with themselves. One of them is braids, wavy hair, curly hair, straight hair, kinky hair, weave, extensions, sew-ins, and also for the guys, obviously, high top, low top, afros, braids as well, as I mentioned about the women, and light Caesar, dark Caesars. So, me, why did I grow my hair? Okay, so story time. Back in 2018, I was experiencing a life-changing time at work. I experienced an accident. I got hurt on the shift. I fell, busted my head, and it led me to getting staples in my head. Now, it was a very tough time for me because, you know, you all want to say never, you would never get hurt at work, but getting hurt at work changes you as a person. So what led me to growing my hair? After I got the staples taken out, my head had to heal. I couldn't get any type of haircuts for quite some time, so I decided to just grow my hair because nobody in my life has really seen me grow my hair before, at least until now, up till 2018. That's when I decided to embrace the new look. So I started doing fade haircuts where I was cutting the sides of my hair, and then over time it started going up. I started looking like Gerald from Hey Arnold. You guys know who he is. And I said to myself, I needed to reinvent myself as a person. So I took a negative situation and I made it into a positive. So, long story short, after experiencing that tragedy, I decided one day back in July of 2019 to cut my hair. So, why do people cut their hair? Some people cut their hair because they want to experience new beginnings. Other people cut their hair because they experience a loss in their family. The Native Americans, they said their tribes sometimes cut their hair or grow their hair because of self-esteem, self-respect, self-evaluation, and to, you know, grow as a person. I did it because I needed to change as a person. And it hurt me a lot because I was going through some personal things in my life. Mental health is real. I think a lot of you guys need to take care of you at the end of the day, because if you're always worrying about what everybody else is doing and trying to focus on trying to save everybody else like I did, you end up forgetting about yourself. And that's what I did. I ended up forgetting about myself, and as a result, I ended up being lost in the shuffle, going through anxiety, stress. And you guys are probably like, wow, he was going through these things and he didn't, you know, talk about it. Well, yeah, I do a good job at covering that side of my life to the public. Now, who's to say that it's the right thing to do? Sometimes it is necessary because you don't want everybody in your business. And I'm the type of person that I always promote positivity. Nobody wants to see the negativity that is happening with a person. Everybody wants to look at them with the positive stuff. So that's what I did. I promoted positivity on all my social media platforms, including this channel as well. Okay, so story behind cutting my hair. Once again, 2020 is a COVID year, and it's a pandemic that's happening in the world, and everybody is going through something. For myself, I sadly had to cancel my trip. I turned 30 recently. I was about to go to Africa for the first time ever. That did not happen. Other personal things that was going through my life affected my psyche and caused me to spiral down a path that I didn't want to go. I've been struggling with something in particular since I was 19, and I feel like that now that I overcome some of my demons, I'm actually a better me. So once upon a time when I had my hair, it embraced my confidence and embraced my new identity as here's this person with a flat top that was confident with how he felt and how he looked about himself, and he felt great. He cared about himself to the highest level of his ability and had no shame in the world. Then it went downhill again for me. So I had to do it the second time. I regrew my hair and chopped it off again. And people were shocked. They was like, why did you cut your hair, Lorenzo? Well, guess what? I learned that in life, sometimes you have to start over, new beginnings, and you have to embrace a new version of yourself. Always reinvent yourself every day. Nobody needs to always see the same you. Embrace a new you every single day. Even when you make mistakes, embrace a new you. Come back stronger, come back harder. Now, like I mentioned before, I did grow my hair in the past, and I grew it again for the second time, and I cut it several times over the years. I think this time now I'm going to go back and forth. I think every year I'm going to do this, grow my hair out and then chop it and do it all over again. And then sometimes it's time consuming because, you know, it's hard managing your hair. You know, you got to find the right deep condition. You got to find a way to take care of your hair texture, make sure that it's neat, it's not nappy, it's not looking crazy. You got to look presentable. You got to look comfortable in your own skin. And I wasn't feeling that. At least as of late, I wasn't feeling comfortable anymore because of the certain things I was going through in my personal life. Now, it's kind of funny saying that because I'm public but private. I'm public to you guys because I'm comfortable with talking about whatever it is I am feeling for that moment. I'm private in the sense of you guys really don't know much about my family. You guys don't really know about my personal friends. You guys don't know whether I'm single or taken. You guys don't know any of that. I just focus on me, myself, and I. And once in a while, I will share with you guys my personal life. Like, for instance, me writing this book, The Kill All Project, which you can find on Amazon, and also 31 Days to Live, which you can also find on Amazon. Please look me up right here, Lorenzo Dozier. All right, so hair. It's an extension of your identity. It's the first thing that other people see when they look at you. It's the first thing that you see when you get up out of the bed and look at yourself in the mirror. Like I mentioned before, cutting my hair was a life-changing experience for me again for the second time in my life, and I'm glad I did it because I feel relaxed. I feel happy to be one with nature. I feel that I could actually feel the wind blow off my face because before I couldn't really feel that with my hair because my hair was going up, 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 and I wasn't trimming it. It just kept going up, and I did look like a cartoon character. But now I'm another cartoon character, Miles Morales. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm obsessed with Marvel and Spider-Man. And I thought growing up I was Peter Parker. Now I am Miles Morales. Part of it is because he's Afro-Latino. I'm Panamanian and black. He's Puerto Rican and black. And you guys seen my cosplay. You guys seen the mask. You guys seen the outfits that I be wearing on my Instagram and Facebook page. And I love playing around with both of those characters. With the Gerald look, I was wearing a lot of red, so that was like a little jab at myself because people did say that I did look like him with that flat top I was rocking. But that flat top also helped me embrace new things, promotional purposes, marketing, presenting myself with other people, networking. I was also a model. I enjoyed my time with lavish fashion. So shout out to all the lavish models out there. Thank you guys for allowing me to be in your lives and, you know, stepping out of my element and my comfort zone of doing modeling. Now, I did modeling when I was a kid, but it was the first time doing it as an adult, and it was a great experience, and I enjoyed all the people that I met and networked with. So anyway, to conclude this, I want to say that don't be ashamed for cutting your hair. And nobody should get mad at you for cutting your hair also. Everybody has their reasons for why they cut their hair. And you're beautiful in your own way. Hair is a representation of you. You could dye your hair. You could color your hair. You could make it long. You could make it short. You could dread it. You could braid it. You could turn it into an afro. And for all you guys that are black women, embrace your natural hair. You are beautiful in your own skin. You could rock your hair bald. You could rock your hair short. You could rock your hair long. Do whatever you want with your hair because it is a representation of you. Be comfortable in your own skin as an individual. And even though I experienced certain negative falls in my life, I turned that negative into a positive, and it led me to growing my hair, but it also led me to chopping my hair again, and I didn't have a problem with doing that decision. So anyway, follow me, subscribe, look in my comment section below, and we'll talk soon.